Here goes Hornaday for the win. Hornaday makes the move around Resendiz and goes way up the banking off the wall. Resendiz has the lead again. Sprague will take second. Hornaday tried to make something happen. Here comes Barfield to third. Can he get there? And at the stripe, they touch. Resendiz and Sprague sideways across the line. Dave Resendiz wins. Sprague comes home in second spot. What a finish. What a finish.
That is NASCAR Truck Series racing. Wow.
Man, oh man, what a finish. Dave Resendiz wins. Oh, I mean, these the folks in the grandstand are looking at each other. They're just incredulous at what they've just seen. We are pretty much the same up here. Wonder how big the smile is going to be. Last lap for Jack Sprague. Picked up by Rick Hendrick Motorsports after beginning last year literally on a shoestring budget and their problems in the corner. That's the Doug George truck.
Right hard. You're clear. Keep it up.
T and Steve Portengay get out of the way.
No caution.
No caution. We remain under green. Here comes Sprague to the finish line. And another first-time winner on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Jack Sprague taking the top honors. What a great job for that team. Here comes the battle now between Corelli in the 6, Hornaday in the 16.
Clear, Ron.
And you heard it. You're clear, Ron. Take it.
Way to go, driver. That's a good hustle with that piece of thing you had. Good job, Ron. Good
Doug
job.
Richard talking the truth right there. But there is Jack Sprague. He and the whole team, crew chief Dennis Conner for Hendrick Motorsports, heading to victory lane here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Truck length, Hornaday has led 161 of 200 if he holds it through here. He can take the point lead if he can bring it across. Here he is out of 4. Ron Hornaday's won it. Look at this battle line. Sedgwick making a move on the inside of Skinner. Not enough. Sedgwick in the 17 will wind up in 4th. Hornaday wins. He takes the point lead. The state of Washington by 8 points. He leads 161 of 200 laps.
That's a beautiful job, Brian.
Hornaday, the third different winner in 3 Craftsman truck races in 1996.
Fights it to the bottom. Back straightaway. Final time, turn 3. Mike Bliss in front. Hornaday trying to mount one more charge. Bliss pulling away. Nothing left in those tires. The air is showing through, but coming through. Great ride on those good years. Dotson's guy has pulled it off.
Exactly. There's a position and risk there as Hornaday goes to the bottom. Skinner will win
job,
the
guys. Damn good
career
job.
truck victory. Just the congratulations to the crew. Hornaday just
Thank you, guys.
hold on. Jimmy Hampton.
Thank you.
Right, there's the run. Good, perfect start by Mike Skinner. You can't do it better than that.
And Bobby Gill looks like has blown up or even though he's got a fender knocked in against the tire.
Oh, we got a spinner down in the corner.
TJ Clark.
All the way around. Everybody's missing him. See if they're going to put out yellow. He's back underway. White flag is out. They're going to keep going. This is it. Down for the finish. The 75. Bobby Gill all torn up. Here comes 3. Mike Skinner down the backstretch. Final lap. He's going to make it 2 in a row. He's got them covered. Mike Skinner in the number 3 has done it again. Hornaday's point lead is cut to 33 points over Sprague. Mike Skinner with a great finish and a great run all day. Just mowed him down. 10th career win for Mike Skinner. Comes at Colorado National here in the greater Denver area. Mike Joy awaiting Mike Skinner.
Man, he's been on a rail.
It's
scary when you got a vehicle that's this good on a road race all day long. It just makes you wonder when something's going to happen. We had a car like this at Sears Point with Ernie a couple of years ago, and you just wonder, when is it going to go away?
Well, he won Tucson, Arizona. He won Colorado. He wins in Kansas. 3 in a row for Mike Skinner. And the GM Goodwrench entry, 3rd consecutive win, and their 6th consecutive top 5. That is impressive.
There, Corelli leads it into the final 2 turns. Rick Corelli trying to win his first ever race. Resendiz beating on him. Corelli holds his own. Corelli will win it as Resendiz settles for 2nd, Sauter 3rd, Skinner for 4th, and Sprague for 5th. Well, he tried it, didn't he?
He did try it. Congratulations goes out to Rick Corelli. Great victory.
And that entire chest rounds racing operation out of Colorado, that will be a big celebration, a big party. 27 times he's tried. On the 28th outing, Rick Corelli comes home a winner. The first time flying the Remax colors. Corelli wins the Coca-Cola 200, and Mike Skinner should move into the point lead for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Sprague Chevy was simply too tough at the right time. He was the leader when the rain fell once again, stopping the event 48 laps short of the 200-lap mark. Sprague now has a piece of the points lead along with Hornaday. 95 Series champ Mike Skinner stands 3rd after a disappointing 14th place finish.
And Hornaday got caught up on the outside of Jerry Glanville in turn 2, lost about 20 truck lengths to the 2nd place truck. In fact, Jimmy Hensley is catching him.
That's got to be horrible to make one little move like that and get in trouble.
So across the line, checkers ready to fall on Jack Sprague, his 3rd win of the season. Sedgwick is going to come across in 2nd. Hornaday is going to get 3rd, and Jimmy Hensley will have to settle for 4th. Mike Bliss will wind up in 5th spot with Skinner in 6th, Resendiz in 7th.
Won at Portland, had the pole at Topeka. Look at Hensley take a shot at Skinner. The 30 moving into the number 3. Final lap to decide this one. And coming down and into the Craftsman Truck Series lead, as well as winning here today at Portland. You can give that one to Ron Hornaday of Palmdale, California. Earnhardt Racing scores a win. Big one.
A good lead right now in his race, and he certainly does not want to give it away by doing something out of the way here.
Wow. Bucky gets into the back of the race leader. Sprague gets squirrely to his inside. A hairy lap, but it is the victory lap for Mike Bliss. His 2nd win of the year, 3rd victory of the season for Ford. And you saw it here on TNN Motorsports. My goodness. Could you have imagined if he had gone around on the last lap?
Oh, that was...
Oh, man.
That's what we always say to the race fans. It's never over until you pass that checker flag.
200 is history. Mike Skinner down the backstretch. The fans on their feet as he enters turn 3 off turn 4 and will take the checkered flag. He has still led every single lap run in the trucks at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Hats off. That's just virtuoso stuff, Benny. Yes, it is. Congratulations, Skinner.
Skinner told him a good aggressive line going down through there. Mike Bliss is not closing in on him. Hornaday did lose about 3 spots though.
Bickle will hold on to 3rd behind the leaders. Mike Skinner wins. Bliss is 2nd. Bickle 3rd. Resendiz 4th. 5th is Sprague. 6th place will be a picture between Corelli and Hornaday. Tough to tell, followed by Harry Gant and Jimmy Hensley. Great battle to the finish, but I think deservedly, as he dominated much of the day. It is Mike Skinner going to victory lane. We're coming right back.
And Rich Bickle, Joe Ruttman, several car lengths, truck lengths behind him, so he just decides to take it easy that last lap as here Hornaday comes.
Skinner had another look at him. There was nothing there in the race for second spot. Hornaday off the final turn, headed for home. His 9th career victory. He will retake the point lead in 4 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series road races. He's won 3 of them. There's the celebration from the Napa Chevy crew. And the Earnhardt clan will be happy about this one. It was the phone call to Dale that gave him the combination that enabled this truck, so slow on Friday, to come home a winner on Sunday. Never, ever quit digging. That's the lesson there, kids.
As Sprague and Butch Miller get together for third, Resendiz now has a 3-truck lead. Hornaday closes in, diamonds the corner. Dave Resendiz wins his 2nd race in 1996.
Hey, give me some oxygen and water, please. Oxygen and water. Look at that one. Good job, David. Good job.
Ron Hornaday tried everything, buddy, and in turn 2, the nose just completely slid out from under him as he tried his one best shot to get past Resendiz.
Well, the bad news is it is now official. This race has been called because of a combination of the rain, which has thoroughly wet the racetrack, and the concerns about the approaching storm and the need to get the fans safely out of Richmond International Raceway, and for that matter, these crews safely on their way to Loudon, where they are scheduled to race on Sunday. So it's official. The Black 3 has won again for the 15th time, for the 14th time in his career. Let's go with the winner, and Marty Snyder.
We talked about horsepower. White flag. Joe Ruttman going for his 3rd career win in the series. Sprague has the inside. Here comes Hornaday into your picture now. This is for the win.
Look at this truck go down that back straightaway. Jack Sprague is strong, but Ruttman fights back to the outside.
Here they come. One more series of turns. Sprague gets to Ruttman. Here comes Hornaday. Hornaday to the inside. Hornaday is going to win. The series point leader takes the checkered flag in New Hampshire. Holy cow. Wow. Unbelievable.
Here you have Jimmy Hensley against the inside retaining wall on the front stretch.
Why am I not surprised after 6 hours today? What a finish. What a finish for the series point leader. And remember, Skinner is going to come home in 27th spot. Is that ever going to spread the series point standings? Just a bit, at least as far as Skinner is concerned.
Skinner is going to gain the ground in terms of the championship here as they turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Skinner brings it home, his 7th victory of the season. Miller will hang on for 2nd. Waltrip took one last shot at Hornaday and came up a little short. So in terms of the championship, all 3 of the contenders have run inside the top 4 positions. You will not see a dramatic change in the point standings as the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series leaves Martinsville. We'll be right back.
But can he get there? Here he comes.
He wrinkled her up a little bit, made the contact, but didn't press it. And as they come off the corner, Mark Martin will win it. Sprague 2nd, Miller 3rd, Wallace 4th, Ruttman 5th. Mark Martin, who owns 2 Winston Cup victories and 1 pole here, becomes the first winner in the Jack Roush trucks for 1996. We'll take a break and hear from him when we come back.
Okay, brakes don't fail me now, said Resendiz. Takes a nice line in the corner. There's no way Hornaday can catch him unless the car breaks. The truck breaks between here and the start-finish line.
Headed for home, Dave Resendiz in a QVC Ford that Jeff Bodine owned. The race truck comes home with the road course victory here at Sears Point, the first on the road courses for Ford. Meanwhile, Mike Skinner unable to close down very much in terms of the championship as Hornaday hangs on for 2nd.
The Goodwrench colors going to victory lane.
What a finish here in Bakersfield. They come to the checkered flag. Mike Skinner wins. Hornaday comes home in second. Ruttman third. Bliss is fourth. Sprague will come home in fifth. Hornaday will now need to finish ninth or better in the final 2 races to win the championship. We are out of time. We thank you for joining us. An interview with Mike Skinner coming up tonight on race day.
He got him.
Got him there. Last lap.
Oh, I don't know. Skinner ain't going to give it up.
No, he's staying right with him. Skinner's going to start outside tomorrow, the front row. First effort for Richard Childress in Winston Cup.
Here comes our winner off the turn 4.
Here comes the winner down out of 4. And Jack Sprague is going to win again. 4th career win. 2nd in a row at Phoenix. And here they come at
Whoa, that was close. I believe the 99 got him, but I believe that was close.
Yeah, 99 got him.
It looks like, unofficially, that 4th position has gone to number 99, Ted Musgrave, at the line. Ruttman winds up the day in 3rd. And winding up in 2nd today was Johnny Benson Jr.
Craftsman Truck Series start has a chance to win it all. Elliott within 2 trunk legs. Off turn 4. Elliott sweeps up high. He's not going to make it. Jack Sprague gets his 5th victory of the season. Oh, double. Walter and Elliott got together at the finish line. And Hornaday comes across close enough to secure the series championship.
Between the 2 as they head for the end of the backstretch and into turn 3. Jarrett is going to go high, and Spencer may go with him up there, but Grissom slides up the racetrack and provides the block momentarily. It's coming down to the checkered flag. Who's going to win it? It is Steve Grissom and Dale Jarrett, and Grissom wins by a car length and a half. Meanwhile, there are other battles on the racetrack.
The 92 car, Larry Pearson, the Stanley car, the last off 4 positions. It's Pearson and then Curtis Markham.
Point from pit road is that Ricky Craven has lost a cylinder. Hence, he is now backslid to 4th spot. There you see him just ahead of Jeremy Mayfield in the 98. But out of turn number 4 to the stripe and the checkered flag for Mark Martin, 6th time he has taken the NASCAR Busch Series race here at the Rock. What does it mean for tomorrow? Well, only 11 times in history has a Winston Cup driver won Saturday in a Busch race and come back to win Sunday in the Winston Cup race.
He kept it down low on the inside. That's what he'll need to do here in turns 3 and 4. And he's keeping it right down on that yellow line.
And for the 67th time, a Busch Grand National race has been won from the pole. Jeff Purvis.
3rd different winner here in 1996. 3 races, won a competitive series, and there's Johnny Allen in the crew. Let's go down to Kyle Petty. 29 and 49. Here's the leader, car number 5, Terry Labonte. About a 3.5 second differential as he comes through turn 3 and 4 for the checkered flag. And Terry Labonte will win the Busch Light 300. But here's the scramble for 2nd spot. It'll be Green and Parsons. And now how about 4th spot?
Stenberg tries but can't make it. It's Steve Grissom 4th and Stenberg. Great run to finish 5th.
1 lap to go.
Does he have anything, Mike?
Trouble, turn 4. Around goes Larry Pearson. All the way around. He grabs a gear and goes. We're going to race to the checker.
Yes, the track is clear as they come towards the checkered flag.
Labonte into turn 3. David Green comes right up. All but touches Labonte. Comes off the corner, and Bobby Labonte to win it.
Good race. Good race. Phil Parsons, great job finishing 3rd.
David Green did all he could do without putting the car in jeopardy, and Bobby Labonte will win it.
That's Sandy Jones telling Steve Grissom, white flag. That's the final lap for Mark Martin. He's got it about 4 car lengths underneath Curtis Markham. There's Jeff Green in second spot.
And there's trouble down in turns 1 and 2. A couple of cars get together.
Good job, buddy.
And the checkered flag waves.
Slow it down.
And all the trouble is gone. And boy, David Green got a tough break. He goes back to 7th spot. Was running 3rd just a moment ago.
Couldn't get up off the corner after a few laps.
Jeff Green up in waves.
Man, Randy LaJoie, but David Green started from the pole, ends in front, but it's been a tough road getting there, but he has gotten back, and some happy fellows down in the Caterpillar pit area. Super job for David Green, but Buddy Baker, you hit it on the head, and I'm sure we'll hear about it in Victory Lane. Keeping your cool, stay patient, and look, there's not a blemish on that race car.
This is it, folks. David Green, the point leader, thinking championship, pulls up to within a car length of Randy LaJoie. If LaJoie can just hold it down off turn number 5, he'll win his first Busch Grand National race. David Green in second, retains the point lead. Jeff Green in third, Dick Trickle in fourth, Jason Keller fifth, and up to sixth, Tommy Houston.
Boy, that's a happy bunch down there.
In that brand new car that man just didn't know if he was going to make it or not, but here he comes.
24th of his career. Won his 3 most recent starts. Darlington, Bristol, and now Charlotte belongs to Mark Martin in Grand National Racing. And Dick Trickle, for the 3rd time in his career, comes home as the reserve champion. Comes home in 2nd place. Dick Trickle with a great ride in that Duralube run. And here comes the rest of it. Look at that fight to the line. Purvis is right there. There's Mark Martin, your winner.
Field the next year in 1985. Heading back to Victory Lane in one of his favorite racetracks. It'll be the 2nd win in the last 3 races. Randy LaJoie, the winner here at Dover Downs International Speedway. Ricky Craven with a strong 2nd place finish. It'll be Terry Labonte coming home 3rd ahead of David Green and Mike Wallace. That's your top 5, but a job well done for Randy LaJoie.
All right, it is too. It's going to come into play as they come off turn 4.
White flag is waving. Todd Bodine hits the gas, comes off turn number 4, checkered flag. He wins it by a car length over McLaughlin. Randy LaJoie leads Curtis Markham and Hermie Sadler to the checkered flag.
Pretty exciting when you lead the race. See that white flag, especially when you're not getting the pressure right on your rear bumper. You know you can just kind of bring it home.
David's been very patient today. Comes up on Jeff Purvis. He'll come to the stripe. And for the 2nd time in 1996, David Green picks up the victory in the Busch Grand National Series. A very happy Caterpillar crew. Saw Buzz McCall here yesterday. The team owners here. This is the battle for position. And Dick Trickle gets by Dennis Setzer to take over 7th spot in the last couple of laps. So Trickle, maybe with the drive of the afternoon, up from 41st to finish 7th. But the hats go off to David Green. We'll talk to the winner at Victory Lane when we come back.
The 1984 Winston Cup champion, who just seems to have an affinity to this racetrack, clears turn 11, 3-car length advantage, and for the 3rd straight year, Texas Terry Labonte is going to take it all back to the Lone Star State. 2nd spot across the line will go to Todd Bodine. It'll be McLaughlin finishing in 3rd. Hermie Sadler will come across a few laps down.
Now, does McLaughlin have anything here with the final half-mile looming ahead? McLaughlin trying to chase down Buckshot Jones, who is in only his 18th race on the NASCAR Busch Series. This is for the win in Milwaukee.
Oh, look at this.
Here comes McLaughlin to the straight. I believe Buckshot got him by a foot and a half.
If he did, only a foot and a half.
And then McLaughlin crashes at the end of going into one. He hit the inside of the wall.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He had never finished better than 9th at South Boston. And Dick Trickle is just beside himself.
So they're very very versatile race team right now.
This will be the 12th win for Chevrolet in 1996. And for LaJoie in his 4th visit to this racetrack, his first top 10, and it is a win. Randy LaJoie.
Boy, Tommy Houston just come off the pace down the back straightaway after having a pretty good run today.
That's a heartbreaker. Randy LaJoie wins, and you've got Hermie Sadler holding off Todd Bodine for 6th and 7th. And Steve Bird and the boys do the job.
Now look at Sachs. He's driving. He's driving through his rearview mirror. He's going to go everywhere Nemechek's going to go. Watch it.
If he doesn't get him here pretty quick, then Sachs might be able to hold him off.
Sachs throwing the block as it came out of 2.
He did. Big time block.
Nemechek pulling up.
It's going to be a 2-car shootout here, and it's just
Nemechek fakes to the to the inside.
Sachs has just got him covered. He ain't going to let him by.
Here they come, down to the line, and it's going to be Greg Saxon first. Nemechek in second. LaJoie's going to come across in third. Terry Labonte in fourth, and Bobby Labonte in fifth.
That's the way they're running, and that's the way it looks like it will finish.
Randy LaJoie, the Fina Chevrolet. Out of turn 4. LaJoie takes the victory. McLaughlin in second position. Back in third is David Green. And yes, the Fina crew can finally celebrate. You did a fine job, Randy. They cue the microphone and tell the young man, who continues to inch in closer and closer on David Green in that point battle.
I believe he's out. I think it's out again. Here comes the 88.
Gotta wonder if it's sputtering. He's got to be slowing. Here comes LePage. They're less than a quarter of a mile from the checkered flag at a turn 4. Purvis trying to hang on. Kevin LePage, 3 car lengths, 2 car lengths, 1 car length.
And they make it unbelievable they could go that route. Man, you're a man.
He was trying to slosh that car back and forth. And Dave Despain, they have got to feel happy, but also very lucky.
I'm not just saying that because Ted's staying here, but he running all the way inside, and Dale can throw him down.
About 2 car lengths back, 1 car length. Come on to the line, buddy. You just won yourself a race.
Checkered flag for Jeff Fuller and the young man.
Good job, guys. The motor started skipping real bad when you gave me the 23 to go. The motor dropped something or did something. I changed ignitions, and she's skipping pretty bad.
Hey, worry about that right now, buddy. Good job.
They said, don't worry about that right now, buddy. That's Jeff Fuller, and yeah, he deserves a victory lap. 39 years of age, the 19...
How about a Polish victory lap for victory, buddy?
Time. Mark Martin trying to keep that string alive.
Labonte has a good lead, but he's running up on Mike Dillon coming through the turn here, and I don't think Dillon's going to let him by, but he probably has a big enough lead that he's going to hold him on.
Out of turn 4, Terry Labonte will come down for the checkered flag and pick up his 3rd win in 1996. Here's a battle for the flag.
Points leaders first and second. Here they come, and it's David Green beating LaJoie, and then there'll be a fourth spot.
Boy, there's the Terry Labonte crew. Bob Labonte. Let's go down to their pits and Bill Weber.
Mark Martin trying to get around Chad Little back there for 3rd. Here's that battle going into turn 3. Martin drives deep into the turn. Little trying to hang on, and here they come for the lead.
Checkered flag for Kenny Wallace. Dog wins it. Cat finishes second. David Green in second position. Deere goes third. That is Chad Little. Mark Martin fourth. And Jeff Purvis in the top 5.
A mile to go. Your leader is LaJoie down the back straightaway in the Fina Chevrolet at the Bill Baumgartner Base Racing Stables. LaJoie working on his 5th win of the year, but there's traffic in front. See what happens. Dale Jarrett closes, can't do it. Randy LaJoie, your winner here this afternoon. He sweeps at Dover, Delaware in 1996. Second straight win here. His 95th career start. Marks his 17th top 10 of the season. And his 5th victory on the year. So Randy LaJoie will gain a good bit of ground on David Green today in the battle for the Busch Grand National Series Point Championship. Now, this is the team that won the championship last year with Johnny Benson Jr. in the saddle. They're trying to make it 2 straight. Randy LaJoie, your winner this afternoon at Dover, Delaware.
When we still had our quality, we got trouble. Craven spinning off turn 4.
Wow. Ricky Craven in trouble. He's down here in the main straightaway, still fighting for control. He gets it to the line.
Now the caution's out, so as long as Mark can take this caution flag and make it back around, then that means this thing will probably not get restarted because he's going to get the 2 to go this time.
There's nothing on the racetrack, and there was, you know, I'm surprised they threw a caution. He spun, there was nothing around, and he got going again.
Well, he's almost stopped down here.
Terry Labonte's out of gas over in turn 4.
Terry Labonte slowing. He's not going to make it. Bobby Labonte has come around. We are under caution. Here's Terry running very, very slowly down out of the 4th turn. There you see him, bottom of the track. And he is not able to get to the line. He's just getting to the stripe. He ran out going down the back straightaway.
Yeah, there was not a dirty hit by Chad Little. I just asked Scott Maxim what happened. He said we ran out of gas. That's how come Chad hit him.
I wondered if perhaps
that's really good to know, because it wasn't just a tap, it was a big hit.
Yeah, it was a left cross. All right, the checkers are out, and Mark Martin has won number 3 in a row. Whoa, okay. And they're pushing each other in. Look at Buckshot up there helping Steve Reeves. Here's Terry Labonte. He has come to a stop out on the track. Dramatic finish to this one, Larry McReynolds. And look at this.
Pushing. You can't receive assistance on the last lap, so these guys are not going to get scored for this last lap.
No,
of course, they wasn't going to make it anyhow.
In that window where the tires go away.
White flag waving over leader Mark Martin a moment ago, down into turn 3 for the final time this afternoon. Dale Jarrett will take a run at him here through 3 and 4 in the Band-Aid car. Jarrett looks to the high side. He will not have enough. He'll swing down low, but it'll be Mark Martin for the 6th time in 1996 in the Winn-Dixie Ford. Mark Martin, your winner this afternoon, started 5th today, his 26th career Busch Series win, 6th of the year in just 13 starts, and a great run today from Mark Martin. And Dale Jarrett gets 2nd as we watch point contender David Green come home in 5th, right behind Mike McLaughlin. He gains a couple of positions on Randy LaJoie today, picked up 17 or 18 points today, as a matter of fact. Mark Martin, the winner of the AC Delco 200.
Those guys are going at it for that 2nd place. Here comes Martin back on the inside. Kevin LePage is out there just riding, but this race for 2nd is something else.
Kevin LePage has got him covered. Here's the battle. It's between 2 Winston Cup stars following this Grand National driver to the line. Kevin LePage is about to win his first Grand National victory. 65,000 fans on their feet in the greater Miami area, and LePage has done it. Battle for 2nd place comes to the line. It's Bobby Labonte defeating Mark Martin at the stripe. Randy LaJoie comes across. He will be the Grand National Champion, the Busch Grand National Champion for 1996. Here he comes. What a great moment for Steve Byrd, another New England fellow that has worked on these cars for a couple of decades. And with Randy LaJoie, Bill Baumgartner wins the national championship, 2nd win for Gardner.
Dale Jarrett's going to win this race, guys. He's strong. My God, look at him.
I like your attitude there, Kenny.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's come from the back to the front, both segments.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's pulling away.
Yeah, he's got it now.
Robert Yates has done some homework over the winter.
They got some good engines in those cars.
A lot
lot of ponies under that hood. Here they come, down for the finish. On the 18th annual Busch Clash to the stripe. Dale Jarrett's done it. Only the third win for Ford in the Busch Clash. Jarrett gives it to them as he did the 1993 Daytona 500. Wow, what a start to Speed Weeks 96 here on CBS. Passing the grass on this one. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Here comes Sterling Marlin for turn 3.
See Terry Labonte trying on the outside to stay in behind Sterling Marlin as they come off. I believe Dale Earnhardt may win this thing.
And if he does, he's rolled a 7 straight 125s. Coming down for the finish. They make him triple wide to the line. You can give that one to Earnhardt. 7 straight years he's won a 125. When it comes to the rest of it, put up that old line too close to call. We'll wait for the official announcement on that 15th spot.
Back up on the draft car. White flag foul.
Pay lap coming up.
Rusty moves down out of the way. He'll let them fight it out.
Schrader fades up high.
Schrader's side by side now with the lead car of Ernie Irvin as they come down towards the back straightaway.
And he knows his teammate will go with him.
Andretti takes a look to stay behind Gordon. I thought he was going to come in.
Here comes Ernie back.
And Andretti was about to shoot up there to help Irvin, and Gordon didn't know which way to go.
Into 3, side by side. Ford on the inside, Chevy on the outside. Ernie Irvin leading by about 6 inches. Back comes Schrader. Here they come for the finish. They touch. They come to the line. Ernie Irvin pulls it off. Oh, what a finish for Robert Yates and company. Ernie Irvin and Schrader, 3/4 of a lap side by side. That one will go down in the books.
Blocks him one more time. Here comes Earnhardt to the inside, but he can't make the move. And the Chevrolets race each other back there. Jarrett hanging on down on the inside. Come on, Dale. Pull it to the back, buddy. Do all you can. Winning 2 Daytona 500s would be too much. Here he comes to the line, and Dale Jarrett is going to pull it off at Daytona, his second Daytona 500 win. Wow. He's so much as good as it was the first time.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
I really didn't think he could hold them all.
What a heartbreak for Earnhardt. What a great victory for Jarrett. He's done it for the second time in the 38th running of the great American race. Put the name Jarrett at the top of the list.
Kenny Wallace, Sterling Marlin. That's the 7, and Bobby Hillin spins. Bobby Hillin spins. And now is he going to be able to get the car going off the apron of the racetrack? He is inside of turn 2. No caution flag yet. Dale Earnhardt, the race leader, is in turn 3.
Bobby Hamilton has just pitted. No caution yet.
And now it is out. Now it is out, and it has been taken by the leader, Dale Earnhardt. Caution is being displayed at lap 390. Now the question is, can they get this race restarted? We're just 3 laps from the finish. Remember, you've got to get Hillin away, and there he comes down the back pit lane. The October event to end under caution. Of course, the ongoing question, you hate to see it. Would anybody have caught Earnhardt anyway? I kind of doubt it, but you'd like to have seen him get a chance. Checkered flag in the air for Dale Earnhardt. And the GM Goodwrench Racing Team winning the Goodwrench Service 400. And old Bobby Hamilton is going to champion on a round for a finish here today. And he'll come home in 24th position, the way we calculated here. So they did salvage something out of what should have been a whole heck of a lot better. But Bobby Hamilton takes the checkered flag, and Dale Earnhardt, big old smile. This is going to be big time after a fine finish at Daytona, a win here at Rockingham. He's firmly atop the NASCAR Winston Cup Series point lead.
He can hold off Jarrett for another half lap.
And Bobby Hamilton was able to get by Rusty Wallace back for the 6th spot. Here we come.
Here comes the checkered flag. It's going to be Jeff Gordon winning, Jarrett second, third goes to Musgrave, then Burton, and then Mark Martin, followed by Bobby Hamilton, and then Rusty Wallace.
Wow, how about that? So Jeff Gordon does get everything untracked here at the Richmond Raceway.
It's his 10th career win, his last since Dover 9 races ago.
A half a lap to go now as he takes the car in corner number 3 for the final time. Now in fourth onto the straightaway, here is Dale Earnhardt taking the checkered flag and winning the Pure Leader 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Career victory number 70. And with the 8th win here at Atlanta, he breaks a tie with Cale Yarborough for most Atlanta wins on the all-time list.
Earnhardt's out of gas. Earnhardt also out of gas. 43 cars out of gas. Bobby Hamilton, everybody running out of gas right here. Does Jeff Gordon have enough?
Is Jeff going to make it? Here he comes off the 4th corner. He is going to make it. Jeff Gordon wins the Trans-South Financial 400, his 2nd consecutive victory at Darlington, and his 11th career win, 9th on a super speedway. The announcement has just been made. The race has been called at this point at the conclusion of 343 laps, and Jeff Gordon is the winner. And look at his incredible climb in the points. 42nd in points after Daytona, 43rd after Rockingham. Then the climb began with a victory at Richmond. He finished 3rd at Atlanta, moved to 16th in the points. At Darlington last week, his win moved him to 9th, and with the win today here at Bristol, Jeff Gordon is now 6th in the points.
Flag comes out, 1 to go. One more trip around the 5/8 mile North Wilkesboro, North Carolina Oval. Will it be Terry Labonte or Jeff Gordon in victory lane? They're down the backstretch, still nose to tail, but Terry holding off the challenge of the defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion. Off of corner number 4, and Terry Labonte wins the first Union 400 with Jeff Gordon second. Dale Earnhardt finishes 3rd, followed by Robert Presley and Sterling Martin. And the Kellogg's Cornflakes crew celebrates Terry's performance.
And the white flag comes out for Rusty Wallace.
Oh, the 41 car spins. Ricky Craven. Here comes Rusty.
No caution.
And Ricky gets the car going again.
Does a nice 360, keeps going. We're on the final lap. Rusty Wallace is just behind Ricky Craven. Here comes Rusty off of corner number 4. And Rusty Wallace wins his first event of 1996, his 43rd career win, and his 19th short track event.
Well, if they do, Jarrett will whichever way he feels Earnhardt's going to go, he's going to try to get in front of him to try to let him push him by.
Now they move into turns 3 and 4.
$100,000 up for Jarrett if he can make a pass.
Let's see if he can do it. They come on to the tri-oval. Doesn't look very good, Ned.
No, it doesn't. I don't think he can do it.
Marlin has a one-car length advantage as they head for the line. There's the checkered flag. Sterling Marlin wins at Talladega with Dale Jarrett second, then Dale Earnhardt, Terry Labonte finishing in 4th, and Michael Waltrip 5th. Here's John.
They charge towards me. Turn 11 one more time.
It's going to have to happen here, Benny, if it's going to happen.
Does Mark have anything for Rusty? He tries. He's hard on the inside. Now he comes on, tries to get to the inside. He can't make it. Rusty Wallace accelerates towards you, and I think the victory, Bob.
Let's see if he can hold him off. It looks like he's going to. He pulls ahead. Rusty Wallace wins the Save Mart Supermarkets 300, his second win of 1996, and his second here at Sears Point, his 43rd career win and 6th on a road course. He also gives Ford its 3rd win of 1996. Rusty led 36 of the 74 laps.
Right now he has a good race car, and he is in that transfer position.
That's Strickland in 3rd, Burton in 4th, Waltrip 5th to the last transfer spot.
And Michael is not being threatened at all right now. Johnny Benson has dropped back about 25 car lengths behind him as Jimmy Spencer will advance. Lake Speed will advance. Hut Strickland will advance. So too Jeff Burton and Michael Waltrip. And now the field is set for NASCAR's All-Star Race, the Winston Select. That coverage is coming your way in moments on TNN Motorsports.
What a night for this young man. He may not have won yet, but this is something big here, Eli.
This is major. The Wood brothers have won here 6 times, but not since 1987. And advancing from the Winston Select Open, Michael Waltrip wins in Charlotte. Rusty Wallace. And then Dale Earnhardt with Martin, Rudd, and Labonte across the stripe next. And how about the celebration? The Wood brothers, Leonard, Glenn, Len, Eddie, Terry Hall, the whole crew there. And Randy Pemberton is in the middle of it all.
Around Rusty Wallace, who's worked his way to 34th in that crushed and battered car number 2. Heartbreaker for him tonight, as it has been for so many. And down out of the 4th corner. North Carolina's own Dale Jarrett has done it. He has won the 600, the 37th running of it. Dale Earnhardt will come home in 2nd place. Ford has won tonight at Charlotte under the lights. And going over $1 million on the season is Dale Jarrett, and stepping as close as you can get to the Winston Million. The only thing between him and it, 500 miles at Darlington, South Carolina on Labor Day.
Jeff Gordon. It'll be the 8th win of the year for Chevrolet and the 13th career victory for Jeff Gordon out of Pittsboro, Indiana. He will win the Miller 500. Terry Labonte will come home in 2nd, Dale Earnhardt 3rd, Ernie Irvan 4th, and a lap down, Bobby Labonte will come home in the 5th spot. Jimmy Spencer holds off Rusty Wallace to take 6th, ahead of Wallace in 7th, and $38,000 of a bonus going to Jeff Gordon. He wins this race from the Busch pole and takes home the Unocal Challenge. Things are really going to tighten up atop the NASCAR Winston Cup point standings, working turn 3 for the final time. Jeff Gordon, his 5th win of 1996, his first at Pocono in the books, and he does it again from the Busch pole. Another Unocal Challenge is his. $7,600 of an additional bonus to Jeff Gordon and the DuPont Racing Team. We will follow them to victory lane as soon as we come back. Jeff Gordon wins. Ricky Rudd is 2nd. Jeff Bodine is 3rd here at Pocono.
Down the backstretch, final time. Still steady. Not a sign of a burp on that number 2.
This is the corner that matters. He comes off under power. He can knock it neutral and almost win the race coasting.
He's going to do it. And moving up is Labonte. But having this field covered, the 44th career win for Rusty Wallace happens today in the 28th annual Michigan 400. Talk about strategy. That pit crew right there had as much to do with this one as the man at the keyboard.
The official word has been given. The Pepsi 400 is over. They will not attempt to restart this race because the rain continues to fall very, very heavily. It's still thundering and lightning, and besides that, the radar looks very, very poor, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop raining anytime soon. We are standing by to locate Sterling Marlin in order to do a McDonald's Winner Circle interview. We're waiting on him to come to victory lane, and when he does get there, we will have an interview with him.
Since Sears Point in May of '94, and near life-threatening injuries since, Ernie Irvan battled back. He's now a quarter mile from capping off that comeback.
The fans going wild. Ernie Irvan, he's back in victory lane. And look at the celebration of the Texaco Haviland pit area. Randy, we see you right there in the middle of it, man.
Thundering toward the finish line into turn 3 for the final time. Coming into the main straightaway and down the stretch. Here comes Jarrett to the inside on Rudd as they come to the stripe. For the 45th time, Rusty Wallace has won. Ricky Rudd is going to get second spot by about 3 feet. Wallace winning for the 3rd time at Pocono, the 2nd time in this race, and that is his 4th win of 1996. So Ford has won 3 of the last 4 races of the 1996 campaign, and Rusty Wallace pulls it off today here in the Miller 500 at Pocono for his sponsor.
Nobody's made a move yet. They're all single file down the back straightaway.
Maybe they can't make a move. Maybe they don't have enough horsepower.
Gordon has him covered. Here comes Martin peeking on the inside.
Well, Ernie took a peek on the inside, but he couldn't quite do anything with him. Now's the time. He's going to have to move now if he's going to make a pass.
A Chevy of Jeff Gordon stays first. Dale Jarrett right there in second. As they come back around, Checker's about to fall. And you're going to watch this finish at the line. It's Gordon. Jeff Gordon's won it. Checker's coming out.
First time winner, Ken.
First time that Jeff Gordon has won at Talladega. He defeats Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, Ernie Irvan, Jimmy Spencer, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this rundown at the end of one of the most amazing, spectacular die-hard 500s we've ever seen.
Everyone standing, cheering for his favorite driver. Oh, Jarrett way up by the wall there in the short chute.
He's using it all, isn't he, Danny? He is using it all, and I think his line's getting better. He's taking a later entry. I think that's a better way to go. We got a little crash.
Robert Presley has crashed at the north end of the racetrack at the entrance to pit road. And the caution comes out. We're going to end this event under caution, it would appear. This will be the race to the flag relay determining the winner. Dale Jarrett is coming through corner number 3.
Here he comes.
Corner 4. The caution flag waves, but there's just one more lap to go, and Dale Jarrett is going to win it. Dale Jarrett has won the Brickyard 400. Although we've got one more lap to go. Pace car leads them off the fourth corner as the track crew is there at the Robert Presley car that crashed off of corner number 4. And very slowly, as the Camaro pace car leads them down, the checkered flag is waving, and now it is official. Dale Jarrett has won the 3rd Brickyard 400 under caution. And for Dale Jarrett, it is his 7th NASCAR Winston Cup career win. We'll return to the Brickyard 400 after this message and a word from our ABC station.
The way they did it, stayed out there, and then made a green flag pit stop. Caution came out, everybody else came in, and he was up towards the front. And as a result, he had the car to stay up front and heading towards you and victory.
And here is Jeff Bodine coming off corner number 11 and getting the checkered flag. He wins the Bud at the Glen. Terry Labonte is second, followed by Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, and Dale Earnhardt. Mark Martin slips back a little bit. It's a car length and a half now as they head for the north end of the racetrack in turn 3.
Martin drives it in deep one more time.
Labonte pulls up on Mark Martin. They remain in that order, and here they come off of corner number 4. And it's Jarrett gonna do it. Dale Jarrett wins the GM Goodwin Service Dealer 400. Mark second, Terry third, Ernie fourth, and Jeff Gordon fifth. It's his 8th career win, 4th of 1996. Let's go to Davis Spade.
Mark Martin in third. Rusty Wallace breaks it off the fourth corner and wins the Goodies Headache Counter 500. Rusty Wallace, his 6th victory here at Bristol. 46th career NASCAR Winston Cup win, and ties it for 11th on the all-time list with Buck Baker. Spacer finishes about a car length ahead of Ward Burton.
3 consecutive wins here at Darlington. Last year's Southern 500, the spring race here at Darlington, and now for the second time, the Southern 500. He becomes the first driver since Dale Earnhardt did it in 1990 to repeat as Southern 500 champion. Jeff Gordon wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500 for 1996. His 16th career win, 7th of 96. Let's go down to the pits and talk to Ray Evernham.
To go. Irvin now stretches it out a little. Gordon has another run on him, though, on the low side of turn number 2. They're down the backstretch, and Gordon cannot make any headway. It looks like that Ernie Irvin may have him. They're in the third and fourth turns again. Gordon closes in. Here they come up the corner to the line. It's Ernie Irvin winning the Miller 400 over Jeff Gordon. Jeff Burton third, then Dale Jarrett and Terry Labonte. Here's Bill Weber.
Goodness, that team is good. His 17th career win. Jeff Gordon from Pittsboro, Indiana wins it. Rusty Wallace second. Jarrett is third. Bobby Labonte comes home in fourth. Mark Martin will finish fifth. Rick Mast comes home sixth, and there you see all the way back to Bobby Hillin. He'll cross the line in 12th spot here today. 500 miles in the books, and the 13th Chevrolet win of 1996.
Bobby Hamilton challenging Andretti there for a while. Looks like Jeff is going to be able to win this thing. Here he is in the fourth corner. Jeff Gordon comes down and takes the checkered flag. There's a scramble for position behind Bobby Labonte. Rather, Hamilton gets third. And Andretti lost about 3 positions there on that last lap.
He got a little bump from Bobby Hamilton there coming off of turn 4. Got him sideways. Andretti had to slow down a little bit and get off the gas, and that cost him.
Jerry's with Ray Evernham.
The drop of the checkered flag here at North Wilkesboro brings down the final curtain of NASCAR Winston Cup racing. From the first race, October 16th, 1949, won by Bob Flock. The victory here to Jeff Gordon on September 29th, 1996. Jeff Gordon wins the final race at North Wilkesboro, the Tyson Holly Farms 400. It is his 10th win of the season. That equals the most wins in a season in the 1990s. Bill Weber.
That second spot will be Mark Martin, followed by Jarrett. White flag is out on the field.
Well, I hate to say I said this at the start of the show, but I said you can lose this title in a hurry. Anything can happen. Down to the flag comes Terry Labonte.
Checkered flag is out, and Terry Labonte has done it again. Terry Labonte, who won at North Wilkesboro, comes right back and does it. A second win of the season. 10th place battle coming to the line. Here's Bill Elliott down on the inside. It's going to be Michael Waltrip. Great run for Michael Waltrip today. Points.
You can see Terry Labonte leading the race.
Yes.
It is going to be interesting to hear what Ricky has to say in victory lane.
14 years is what he's going to say.
His 17th career win, the 10th win of the season for Ford. Ricky Rudd back in victory lane for the 14th year in a row. And what an unpredictable and unusual day for him as Jarrett finishes second, Labonte third, Irvin fourth, Jeff Burton fifth, Bobby Labonte sixth. Ricky Rudd's kept his streak alive 14 years in a row. He has won at least one NASCAR Winston Cup race. Richard Petty can't even look.
He's got his head down.
Got to be a whole lot easier
easier driving it than watching it, I would bet.
That crew's going to explode.
He's got it made now.
In his 167th career start, Bobby Hamilton is a first-time winner, and Petty Enterprises is heading back to victory lane for the first time since 1983. Glenn Zarrett's with the King.
Had our part in bringing you all of it, and especially in bringing you this championship race. There's Terry. He's got less than a quarter of a lap to go. Bobby Labonte is in turner number 4 now, coming off of it, and Bobby Labonte wins the race. The checkered flag comes out, and Terry Labonte has become the 1996 NASCAR Winston Cup champion. Terry Labonte, 12 seasons after his first, repeats as the Winston Cup champion. That's the longest between intervals of first and second championships. And the banner has gone up over Terry's pit area.
Okay, what he has to do now is exactly what he's doing. He's put the bumper to him just a little bit, move Earnhardt to the outside. Jeff Gordon fighting on the inside.
Here they come for the checkered flag. Wallace coming down, Gordon on the inside, and as they come to the line. Oh, you want to call that one?
I'm going to wait for a replay.
Wow. Looks like Earnhardt may have pulled it off by just that much.